World trade volume in 2026 will grow at an average rate of 2.6% and 3.1% in 2027, with trade fragmentation limiting gains. But there is an upside from potential breakthroughs from a flurry of trade talks, which could reduce tariffs and the faster reform pace to achieve more frictionless trade. America will lower tariffs on Indian imports after a recent deal committing to more US goods being bought by India. The US scraps a previous 25% tariff surcharge as punishment for funding the Russian war machine. Another separate reciprocal tariff drops from 25% to 18%. Indian markets welcomed the deal as the Indian rupee yesterday posted its largest single-day gain in over 7 years. Though analysts still note that details remain somewhat sparse. Analysts also observe that despite many shocks like the COVID-19 pandemic and recent policy headwinds, world trade has increased to record levels as the need for diversified supply chains and resilient trade alliances becomes more compelling. Hello, this is Global Business Insights, where we look at the world from a business perspective and bring you news, views, and analysis that helps to navigate the somewhat turbulent context. Our deep dive today focuses on global trade and supply chain and logistics issues in 2026. In previous decades, innovations such as introduction of standardized containerization enabled much larger ships. Also, we saw larger ports with specialized berths enabled with automation and robotics for storage and handling. We have also seen intermodal transportation linking shipping seamlessly with rail and truck transportation. The result was an explosion in trade volume, economies of scale, and much higher productivity. Artificial intelligence is also playing a key role in taking efficiency up to another level. Despite lower exports to the US, China's trade surplus still did hit $1.2 trillion in 2025 due to growing shipments to Europe, Latin America, and especially other Asian economies. Asian nations like Vietnam now serve as re-export hubs and expanded manufacturing bases. China remains central in global manufacturing, while countries such as Vietnam and South Korea boast their own capacity under China Plus One strategies, assembling and re-exporting Chinese parts. This trend drives fast growth in intra-Asia trade. In 2026, we could also see more active US and European policies to reduce the growing Chinese dominance. Tosin Fasidi is a results-focused supply chain leader with over 17 years of domestic and international experience in multiple industries and Fortune 500 companies. He speaks on developments on trade logistics and how AI is being used to facilitate global trade. Also, Tony Oshobodu, a veteran in the logistics business based in the UK and Nigeria, notes that ideology does not play a part in choosing trade partners. Players are more attracted to frictionless systems, which also explains why China increasingly dominates global trade.
Suppliers are forced to put in escalation factors into their contracts. Gone are the days when a supplier will say, I guarantee you this price for this number of years. That is in the past. That is long gone because of some of the different elements that come in, like tariffs and all these different trade controls. What are the things that we need to note in 2026 from a supply chain perspective? In recent times, AI has moved from what we call the pilot and experimental stage to being the main center of operational backbone. When we talk about driving forecasting, decision support, inventory optimization, and real-time disruption responses, AI has enabled data to be effective in driving automation. Now, AI has also played a role in simulation. When you look at real-time tracking, decision-making process, dynamic rerouting, ability to be able to say, okay, based on this movement, this is what the cost will be, this is the time it will take, let's go get it. And in some cases, it automatically reroutes it without human intervention. So that is why procurement must pivot to roles focus on AI strategy and basically embed it directly into the elements of supply chain. It's not going anywhere. Secondly, there's what we call end-to-end visibility across the supply chain ecosystem. Back in the day, when I used to ship things, I would not know if anything has happened to it until it reaches a destination. Now today, I can track the movement of my goods from one point to the other. And that is because of technologies and enablements. We have things like IoT, Internet of Things. We have telematics. We have RFDs. And we also have cloud-based solution that enable tracking across multiple networks. So an organization that is not into visibility or tracking would struggle with compliance and with sustainability. The other one is some regional like nearshoring. Now we have nearshoring between countries that are close to each other. For example, Mexico to the United States. As a result of the COVID time, it's now forced countries to focus more on nearshoring because of logistics. We also have what we call transportation and delivery pressures. So as there's more consolidation of trucks and what we call less than truckloads or tight truckloads, they are increasing in price. So if you want to be cost effective, you have to wait a little longer. Now, if you are very, very time critical, then you have to pay for it. So cost management is going to be a big area to look at, as well as logistic strategic partnerships. The other one is warehousing and robotics. So warehousing, there is more automation in warehousing because we have automation going on there, where we say automated picking, automated staging, robotics, and so on. Because we have workforce labor shortages going on, especially longshoremen and some of this logistics aspect, there is automation and robotics have come from a nice to have efficiency to must have, because there is a shortfall of that. I know there are different countries where there is a lot of labor union action to prevent automation of certain things. It's a question of time. You can't fight against it. You can just delay it for a season. So that is coming. And there is a cybersecurity aspect. So as we go towards digitalization, there are risks inherent there and automation as well. You've got people of questionable characters, enemies of certain countries that will use cyber attacks to try and reroute or sabotage certain movements. So there has to be resiliency built into the cybersecurity aspects of this. That this cannot be overemphasized because it's very, very important. Now, when we talk about frictionless logistics, we're talking about it's a relative term to say how logistics from one place to the other is smooth and transitions well. It's not a coincidence that some logistics are relatively frictionless compared to others. That is why you see in some cases where some goods that are shipped from thousands of miles away arrive quicker and cheaper than some places that are hundreds of miles apart. This is because of this frictionless logistics. So here's a question. What plays a role into this frictionless logistics? It has to do with trade partnerships between countries. It has to do with the infrastructure of the originating country and the destination country to an extent. It also has to do with data, end-to-end systems integration, and different things as well as data quality. If we look at it, if we look at, let's say, the HT, or what we call harmonized system, HS codes, right? If some of these things are not accurate, what does it cause? Penalties, delays. AI also plays a role in some of these frictionless logistics as well, because there are what we call selective inspection. Based on AI technology, it's not everything will not be inspected. There are certain items based on their configuration will be subject to inspection. Some others you just pass through quickly. That's part of what helps with this frictionless logistics. How do the emerging markets take advantage of this? There is a lot to it more than writing policies. I know in recent times, a lot of countries, emerging countries or developing countries, have been paying attention on logistics as well. But here's the thing. It's not just writing a policy that improves things. It's the teeth you give to the policy, the fundamentals to the policy you give. Because you can write policy, but if you don't invest into the fundamentals or the elements that govern this frictionless logistics, it would not do anything for you. There is a popular comment I used to tell people that if a country decides to say, I'm pegging exchange rate to the dollar for this amount, there are two things you have to cater for. The first one is, do you have enough reserves to subsidize the pegging of the exchange rate you're doing in case of fluctuations? Or do you have an influence on the import, demand, and supply of the exchange rate vis-a-vis the import and export dynamics in your country? That's just an example of how you want to make sure that when you create policies, you have to create them with teeth. You have to create them with the structures and the fundamentals that would help in driving those policies to happen. In 2026, there is a lot of opportunities for emerging markets to really make themselves and even a good platform for frictionless transfer of goods. Yes, you have to protect your internal market and your local industry, but at the same time, protectionism would not work. Banning imports or trying to stifle competition is not the way forward to it. There is room for protecting markets, but there is room to allow free trade. So coming up with alliances and taking advantage of some of these synergies that are going around is a very, very good step for the emerging markets to take.
China offers speed, scale, competitive pricing, and a willingness to operate within infrastructure constraints. For many Nigerian businesses, these practical considerations matter more than ideology. That said, the UK and Europe still dominate services, finance, governance frameworks, and trust-based systems. Nigeria will trade with whoever reduces friction. By 2026, Nigeria's business winners will not be those waiting for policy miracles alone. There will be businesses that understand logistics, manage risk intelligence, leverage diaspora networks, and build systems that work despite the uncertainty.
Well, that's it on this special edition of Global Business Insights. This is Bode Oshosami. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.